Hey, what is going on, guys? So I'll be taking a look at these Xtreme Bluetooth speakers. These aren't Xtreme Bluetooth speakers, but they're from a company called Xtreme. And you can see that these are a kind of water show edition, so rather than just being your standard Bluetooth speaker, these ones actually look really cool, and they light up and the water dances to the music and everything, which looks really cool. This is the box that they come in. I tried to repackage them as well as I could after using them for a bit, so this is kind of what you'll be greeted with when you take this out of the mail, if this is what you're getting it from. However, if you're getting it in a store, you already see what it looks like. But anyway, on the front we can just see we have a computer generated picture of these. We have an actual opening for the speaker, so you can kind of see what it looks like without actually opening the box, and it shows some of the features of this. And yeah, on the side there's a little YouTube video QR code, so if there's a YouTube video showing the features of this, which could be this video. If you're already watching this, then stick around, I'll show you these in action, of course. So this is just the box that they come in, and yeah, nothing more interesting than that. We'll go ahead and take them out of the box, which is probably a good thing to do. Not sure if these were actually on the top of the box initially, but included in the box we get a little paper that says you can win some things by following them on Instagram, I guess. So they have a monthly giveaway deal here. Wait, I'll actually focus this. So they have a monthly giveaway here, and then they have a little paper here that just kind of shows you how to use these, of course, and this is in English, I believe, so these ones are in English, and then this one is in some other language, maybe German. I really can't comment on whatever language that is, but anyway, these are the papers that we get included in the box. We also get a standard mini USB cable, which is for connecting the speakers to each other, because only one of them is Bluetooth, and you actually have to connect them in order to use them simultaneously. The other thing we get in here is an aux cord, so rather than using these as Bluetooth speakers, if you have any desire to, you can use them wired. The only other thing that we get in the box here is a little micro USB. This might be what you use to charge them for, or might be for connecting them. I'm not actually sure, I don't remember, but I think the mini USB is for connecting them, and this is for charging the speaker. Other than that, we actually get the speakers themselves here. So here is the Bluetooth one, and you can tell that because on the back here it has a bunch more things than our pause, play, volume up, volume down, and skip on and off. This is for charging them. The micro USB is for charging them, I was right, and the mini USB is for pairing them. And so here's the aux cord opening, and yeah, this one is a lot heavier than the other one because it has all the Bluetooth capabilities in it. And then our other one here is just pretty basic on the back. We just have a mini USB in, which is for connecting them to each other. This is a mini USB to mini USB cable. I think I said it was a standard mini USB cable earlier, but that is not the case because it's mini USB to mini USB, and this is used solely for the purpose of connecting these two speakers. So before you're actually going to use them either wirelessly or wired, you can just use this one if you want to, but of course two of them looks cooler, so if you want to use this other speaker, it is virtually useless without this other speaker, so you will have to connect the two here, and you do that by plugging in this mini USB cable here, and then you just plug it into the other one, which is pretty easy. I personally didn't have to charge these when I first got them, so they came pretty well charged. However, they might be dead now because they've been in a box for a week after using them, so I hope they're not. But anyway, they are all like this. You can see that they are connected, and we will actually go ahead and turn them on now. So I think when we do that, they turn on like this, and you can just see what they look like, and then it will say just a little LED down here, which they already connected because they're connected previously. However, normally they would flash blue and red, this little LED down here, and then you would have to go ahead and go into your phone's Bluetooth settings and connect them. And just like you're connecting to any other device, you would just tap on the thing here. This is the XT1481, and it would just show up here and you connect to it. But I have of course already connected because I've used these before. So that is pretty much all the setup for them. You can just see that these are what the speakers look like. They have a little cable behind them, so they're not truly wireless. However, they are still Bluetooth speakers, and you can put these wherever you want pretty much, and you can of course play music through your phone. We are going to play this song called Ain't It Fun by Paramore. I'm not going to play it for more than 30 seconds because, copyright strikes. However, we will of course play it for a little bit to show you the features of these speakers. You can either have them how they currently are, so the only cable is between the two, or you can play them through an auxiliary cable, and they will still have to be connected if you wish to use both of them. However, you can play wired, so you don't have to use your phone's Bluetooth, which will save battery and all of that, or you can play the music through them either Bluetooth or wired while they're charging, so you don't need to wait while they're charging or anything. You can still use them while they're charging. So anyway, I'll go ahead and turn the lights off here to get their full effect. One of the coolest things about these is the lights rather than just the dancing. So if we go ahead and play our song here, you can see that they dance to the music, which is really, really cool. We'll skip this song. Let's play a different song. So what is mostly cool about these is that the water, of course, dances to the music. Rather than just a normal Bluetooth speaker, you would have just the parts on the bottom. However, this actually has water on the speaker here, so when it moves, the speaker moves, the water is thrown upwards, and it does it just to the music, which looks really, really cool, as you can see. So it goes ahead and does that, and the colors change and vary, and it just looks really, really cool. It definitely looks much cooler if it was totally dark in a very, very dark room. However, it still looks really, really cool in a lightish room, but of course not as cool as if it was in a dark room, because for the most part lights look better in dark rooms. So they are colorful and they vary, and it's not just a generic water splashing, it is actually to the rhythm of the music, which looks really, really cool. As for the sound quality, they aren't great. They're about what you would expect if you took this plastic piece off and maybe took about $5-10 off of the price tag of these speakers, because that is what the water would cost. And so if you just have a speaker around the $20-25 price range, that is what these sound like. It's not necessarily bad, but if you crank the volume up too much, it gets really, really tinny and distorted, and it's really not very good. So these aren't really good party speakers that are meant to go over a huge room or anything. These are better for having in your bedroom or something while you're studying, listening to music or something like that, rather than having them as giant speakers which need to play over a bunch of different things, because they're just simply not that loud. However, even if they were that loud, it would be really distorted and terrible, so it's better to listen to them at a quiet volume, in which case they are not bad speakers. So this, of course, has been my review of these Xtreme Bluetooth speakers. I personally think they're pretty cool looking and they sound decent enough for the looks that they give off. I definitely think they're worth using. However, like I said, just don't try using these at a really loud volume or anything, because they simply won't sound very good and you'll be kind of disappointed. However, if you never get to that point, you'll think very, very highly of these speakers. It's a little annoying that they have to be wired together constantly, but that is something you learn to get around, because you're not getting two Bluetooth speakers, you're getting one Bluetooth speaker which connects to the other one in order to make the other one play music. However, the one still works if this one is not here, but not vice versa. You definitely need this speaker in order to have this one work. However, this one works on its own or with the pair. So thank you guys very much for watching this review. If you enjoyed this video in particular, then a like rating is always appreciated. If you'd like to see more reviews similar to this one, then I do a ton of them, so I recommend either checking out my channel or subscribing to not miss future videos. I do giveaways and all this kind of stuff. If you guys believe I did something wrong or could improve something in the video, please leave a comment below. I'm always looking to improve and all of that. But yeah, anyway, this has been Jordan for Joe Reviews. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next review.